Close your eyes. Imagine waking up in the morning wrapped in a handmade blanket. Now go through your morning routine and put on your favorite outfit. What do these things have in common? Fabric. Our lives are literally surrounded by textiles. Why has something so close to us been alienated and outsourced? The production of. It's time to make it homegrown. Using vertical integration manufacturing, HomeGrownFabrics will produce quality yarn and fabric for local mills and makers. HomeGrownFabrics has invested over $150,000 in land maintenance, facilities, and farm animals. We need $50,000 for processing and spinning equipment. We are located in Northeast Alabama and have access to hundreds of fleeces ready to spin, knit, and weave into cloth. With Fort Payne, Alabama, the former sock capital of the world, just 40 minutes from our farm, there is potential for a natural sock line and reinvigoration of a dormant industry. I'm Katie Rose from HomeGrownFabrics. Thank you for your time. And I have, there's fiber, sock, and yarn.
So I'll ask the first question, Katelyn. How big is the fabric market in the U.S. and or worldwide, either or both?
Well, the mills have generally been outsourced, just using Fort Payne as an example, because that's where I'm basing my main market. They had over 100 mills in the 90s, and these started to close down and outsource their production, and now they're down to five mills. So all that equipment is there and available to use. I mean, several of it's been sold off and liquidated, but there is a organic sock. They're making organic socks, and they sell internationally and are doing very well with their production. And then I missed the part about the local farmers, but there are local farmers in this area who have the need to have their fiber processed. I know there's over 100 in alpacas, not farms, but over 100 in Cleveland. There's like big farms in Chickamauga and other areas in this area who send their fiber off to be milled.
Question, of course I always have another one. Yeah, go ahead. Well, what is the social value part of this?
For social, I would say just jobs in the area I live in. It's Sand Mountain, so it's not, the people are used to manufacturing jobs and the blue collar. There's a lot of people trained in those. And with textiles going abroad, they've had trouble gaining jobs in what they're qualified in.
Okay, so helping unemployment in that area.
Helping unemployment and just sustainable farming.
Okay.
So there's kind of like an environmental component to it as well then? Is it like organic farming?
It would all be, everything we do at our farm is organic.
Okay.
We feed them just grass and we take care of those animals, and it would definitely, we don't give them chemicals or just their natural, what they need. Routine maintenance, like shots and stuff. But.
So the farm is already in existence then?
Yes.
And are you already in production? Sorry, you might have said that. Like, are you making things currently, or?
I am. It's a small scale.
Okay.
I teach and spinning and weaving, and I produce like these items. The yarn I spun. That fabric has been mill processed. I did not make the socks, but that is the goal. But stuff like little items and accessories.
Okay.
And clothing, scarves.
And is that like a class that you're offering to people in the community?
Yeah, I teach either at my farm or I go to their house. I mean, small classes, 1 to 5 people.
Okay.
And then I'm also involved with the Boomtown Makers Market in Fort Payne that has over 50 local artists. And I have a workshop set up there where I can teach larger scale classes.
Do you charge for those classes?
I do.
Okay. How much do you charge for them?
$20 to $150 per person.
Okay.
It depends on what I'm doing, and if it's more than one day, or because like 2-day workshops or weaving workshops would cost more than a workshop to make this bag per se.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And so the investment, the $50,000 is for, I want to be clear, the $150,000 was invested in your farm.
We've invested that
Right,
much in our farm.
And the $50,000 is for the milling equipment.
The milling equipment. With
And the
50,000.
production facility of sorts, right?
Yes. Well, we have the facility that we could use to do it, but it would be for a large carder to make all the fiber ready to spin, and a 4-piece spinning frame. And then we'd have auxiliary money left over for like anything to skein it up or packaging. We'd have to save some money for that.
And in terms of, this gets back to market, have you spoken to the other farms? Do you feel like there is, that right now that those resources,
The need?
Well, I don't, for alpacas, is it called wool? For sheep, it's
Yeah,
wool, right?
it's not.
What's
It's
it
not.
called?
It's just alpaca fleece.
Okay, fleece, sorry. I want to
You're
make sure
fine.
I have everything. I'm like,
Well-
I grew up on a farm, but not an alpaca farm, so.
Well, it's appropriate.
Okay, so with the fleece, have you spoken to right now that fleece is going to, they've got obviously other mills that they're sending it to. Have you spoken to them about whether they're willing to have you take that?
Yes, ma'am, I have. Our, I guess, parent farm in Cleveland, Alabama, Cleveland, Tennessee, they have 60 alpacas, and they send their fiber up to mills in New York. And
Okay.
the cost of shipping is exponential, so being able to, I could pick that up, would be able to save them a lot of money.
Right.
And there's, like I said, other farms in surrounding areas, more small scale as well, people that have just 4 or 5 alpacas are not able to ship their fiber to a mill because the cost is so high.
Sorry,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very
Thank you.
much, Caitlin.